Welcome to our analysis of aggregate demand, aggregate supply. It's going to somehow relate to GDP because we're looking at aggregate, which means total demand, total supply in our economy. Economic activity fluctuates from year to year. In most years, the production of goods and services rises. Because of increases in labor force, increase in capital stock, increases in the technology that we acquire, the economy can produce more and more over time. This growth allows everyone to play a higher standard or to enjoy a higher standard of living. On average, over the past half century, the production of the U.S. economy, as measured by real GDP, has grown at about 3% per year. In some years, however, the economy experiences contractions rather than growth. Firms find themselves unable to sell all the goods and services they have to offer, so they cut back on production. Workers are laid off. Unemployment rises. Factories are left idle. With the economy producing fewer goods and services, real GDP and other measures of income fall. Such a period of falling income and rising unemployment is called a recession. If it is relatively mild, it's a recession. If it's more severe, it's a depression. An example of such a downturn occurred in 2008 and 2009. From the fourth quarter of 2007 to the second quarter of 2009, real GDP fell about 5%, which is very dramatic for the U.S. economy. The rate of unemployment rose from 4.4% to about 10% in October of 2009, the highest level in more than a quarter century. Not surprisingly, students graduating during this time found that jobs were very hard to find. What causes short-run economic fluctuation? What, if anything, can the public policy do to prevent periods of falling income and rising unemployment? When recessions and depressions occur, how can policy makers reduce their length and severity? The variables that we study are largely those that we've seen in previous chapters. They include GDP, unemployment, interest rates, and the price levels. Also familiar are the policy instruments of government spending, taxes, the money supply. The difference from our earlier analysis is at the time horizon. So far, our goal has been to explain the behavior of these variables in the long run. Our goal now is to explain the short-run deviations from the long run. Our goal is always to go back to the long run, and you'll see this by the LRAS curve. But now we're going to be focused on these fluctuations around the long run and how it will influence the decisions that the government has to make to help stabilize the economy. I wish you all the best this week.